Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 things I would like to see change for WWE 2K23. So the reports are saying that 2K23 will be out at the end of March next year. You've got to think now this is going to be the new thing. They're going to be releasing it just before WrestleMania, which I suppose does make sense. I'm surprised I've not done it before now, really. So one of the first changes that I would like to see was obviously every year you get a different showcase mode. We've had a CM Punk in the past, we've had Rey Mysterio now, and every year there seems to be some kind of like NWO stuff on the game. Like this year you could get its own edition. In past you've been able to get Kurt Hanging and things like that in the NWO, and also we've seen like DX and things like that. So I was thinking, why couldn't they, for the showcase mode, do the Monday Night Wars? You can play as Raw going against WCW, or maybe like vice versa, or just do like bits of both. I think that would be a really cool and a different showcase mode, not this, not the generic ones that we have had in the past. This could be like a really different way to do it. So I do think the Monday Night Wars showcase mode would be like a really improvement to WWE 2K23. Now the next thing would be live updates. Now I know we do kind of get like more updates than we used to now. With obviously like this year we got a different Alexa Bliss, King Booker, things like that. It did get like updated onto the game for free, obviously. But there's still like Sami Zayn. He's not, he's still got the short hair and things like that. It would be better if they could have given us like a live update to make him more like recent. So yeah, I think more live updates would be a big plus. Obviously, yeah, you can go into the community creation and not doing live updates. Just give people like me, like a YouTuber, like ways to show you guys how to get things like that. But it'd be just so much easier if they did do live updates. Maybe just even if it's just one a month. Even if it was only like 4 things, it's 4 things that you wouldn't have had before. So number 3 would be new match types. So in the past we have had different match types. Obviously I played every SmackDown game, then going into the SmackDown versus Raws, and then eventually it went to WWE 2Ks. So in the past we haven't been able to have matches like the casket match, the buried alive, special guest referee, Inferno matches. So it would be nice to see all of them come back. Also, we could maybe get War Games. That would be really, really cool. The 2K23, that could be, maybe have that as like your pre-order bonus. Maybe you can only get the War Games if you pre-order 2K23. I'm pretty sure that will give, make a lot of people want to pre-order the game, as it's something we've never seen on a wrestling game before. At least I don't think so. So yeah, I think War Games would definitely be a massive plus for WWE 2K23. So number 4 would have to be a bigger roster. Like, I know already that 2K22 is a big roster, but there is still so many names that aren't on the game, especially in the women's division. I feel like we could have had more like legends names in there. Like the Bella Twins, I'm surprised they're not on it. Tori Wilson got put in the Hall of Fame. Why couldn't she be on the game? And then like more legends as well. Maybe try and get like Mr. Perfect back into the game, the Honky Tonk Man, maybe like Stevie Richards, so then you can have like Harlem Heat on the game. Just, even if you bring in some, WCW legends or ECW, like bring in Raven, the Sandman, Sabu, or if you look for WCW, maybe bring in like Chronic or something like that. Just something different, something that you've not seen on 2K, or maybe like even some legends that we've never seen 2K before. So yeah, I think that would be a really good plus for 2K23. Next one I would have to say would be alternate commentary. So obviously currently I think it's only, obviously I play on the game mute because I can't have the sound on for the videos. I'm pretty sure it's Saxton, Corey Graves and Michael Cole. It'd be like cool if you could have either like Michael Cole and Corey Graves, or Byron Saxton and Jimmy Smith, or even if we could get Nigel McGuinness and Wade Barrett and Vic Joseph from NXT's, get them in the mix as well. I know it might be quite hard, but I think that would give the game a bit of freshness for when you're listening to the gameplay, because a lot of it seems very copy and paste from game to game. So yeah, I think alternate or maybe just different voices on 2K23 would be another fresh up for the game as well. Also, I would like to see the return of Create a Pay-Per-View. So we have seen this on the SmackDown 1 game, it was on SmackDown 2, it was on SmackDown vs Raw as well, I do believe. So basically, you just create your own pay-per-view, you play out the matches, and then it gives you like a rating at the end. You might think it sounds boring. I used to actually love creating my own pay-per-views when I was younger, doing these and trying to like outbeat the score from the last one. So for me, Create a Pay-Per-View, bringing that back to the wrestling games would be a really cool feature. So number 7 on my list would be Intergender Matches, having men against women. Now, I completely understand why they do not do this in WWE on the games, but I think being able to see like Becky Lynch go up against Roman Reigns or Charlotte Flair go against Randy Orton would be a really good feature for the game. Also, like an intergender like Royal Rumble, I think that'd be a really cool bit of gameplay to be able to do, especially for videos for YouTube. I think that would be a really big plus for 2K23. So yeah, Intergender Matches, I think that would be an awesome change to the game. Number 8 would have to be a better Backstage Area. So when I used to play the SmackDown games, you used to be able to go like into the boiler room, into the kitchen, into the locker rooms. There was one way you would go to you could get on the subway and go to New York. Like, there were just so many different options. So I think the one on 2K games, it's all been pretty much the same throughout. They've maybe added a little bit, taken a bit away. It's just been very the same. So just scrap all that in my opinion, start again and do it completely fresh, and have, you know, more areas to go to and different things to break, different weapons. I think that will freshen up the game as well. Number 9 would be just give us some more room on the game, because obviously I create a lot of wrestlers and then I download a lot of wrestlers to make these videos for you guys, but the amount of times I have to delete stuff because there's not enough room on the game. If you wanted to do like a Celebrity Royal Rumble like we have done on the channel before, you have to delete so much stuff to get 30 different superstars onto our celebrities onto the game. So yeah, having more room on 2K23 would be a massive plus for me. And finally, number 10. So my number 10 on the list would be Cody Rhodes to be on the game and him to be the cover of the new 2K23. I think having Cody on the cover would be a massive boost for the roster to see someone like Cody be on the cover, especially when he's going to be in the AEW game as well. I think it'd be really cool to see Cody Rhodes on the cover of 2K23, and with Cody being on the cover as well, maybe have Dusty Rhodes in the game as well, have a few different attires for him, a few different looks for Dusty as well. And same with Cody, if he's going to be the star of the cover, you can have obviously the new look of Cody Rhodes, obviously, which he already has. You could have the mustache version, the dashing Cody Rhodes, the unhinged Cody Rhodes where he wore the mask. You could have Stardust. You could have it when he first came to WWE, when he was in a tag team with Hardcore Holly, or when he was part of Legacy with Randy Orton. There's just 7 different looks and attires of Cody Rhodes off the top of my head. I think there's so much you could do with Cody Rhodes on 2K23, and I think he is the perfect person to put on as a cover star. But what are 10 things that you would like to see different on 2K23? Please let me know in the comments. Also, you can now sign up to our newsletter. There will be a link in the description below. If you are new watching TheMan Games and you did enjoy this video today, please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you already have, make sure you've got them notifications turned on, then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. You can also find us on social media at TheMan Games, on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and make sure to leave a like on this video. So thank you for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.